comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Dominator! That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
Big time powerbomb.
Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
Momentum's completely with him now.
But can he maintain this dominance?
This is the only time anyone gets excited about garbage, when a steel trash can gets involved with a fight.
Oh, yeah, that's got it.
He's pushing back now.
This might be the moment he was waiting for. His comeback could start here. Incoming. Big time powerbomb.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here. He's ready to show his opponent and the world what he's made of.
In a submission match, it's all about using your strengths to finish off your opponent. That means dance with the one that brought you.
What do you mean?
Bear hug. Squeezing the... Bear hug. Well-placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
Whoa. Ooh. Turned it around with a reversal.
She'll take things into the ring.
Big boot over the top and hit the floor hard.
And it has got to be demoralizing just being tossed outside the ring like that.
Oh, they can worry about their feelings later. Right now, they're making sure every bone's still in place.
Oh, point of the elbow finds the mark.
Oh, Nagi. That's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it. What's something you have to keep in mind in a submission match?
Even though you can only win by submission, other attacks are still important. You shouldn't go for holds right away. You need to soften the competition up with plenty of traditional attacks first. Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Insulting. That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon.
Rolling into a monkey flip.
Uses the edge of the knee.
Overhand shots and elbows and forearms.
One after another.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Oh, man. Now she's scheming to introduce her opponent to a table. Oh, my gosh. Go for the arm bar and up.
Just stretching out the arm.
Can't lift anyone at that shoulder. Keeps getting worked on.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse. In the corner now, she doesn't want to stay there.
A loving blow.
Torture your opponent's neck.
I like it. And an answer from her. Clubbing blow to the back. Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Right into the ring post. What impact. And it's really hard to watch him just be pummeled like this.
Yeah, he's got to find some respite here.
And that was a first-hand example of a dirty attack. It goes without saying that there is a certain from the top. Elbow drop. Good. What the hell? Who is this goofball? And what's this idiot doing?
Somebody get security down there.
Is that one of our photographers?
Never seen this guy before in my life.
Well, if he's a...
Yeah, talk about a desperate attempt to stay in this thing.
You take the high road, Saxton, I'll take the low road. I guarantee I'll reach the destination before you do. Hooked up. Here we go. Jackknife.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back. Amazing display of leg strength.
Oh, my God, what an elbow. Boom. Forearm right to the jaw. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Dropped right on their face.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. And as a couple of Hall of Famers once said, it's time to get the tables.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
It seems like she's looking to take things up a notch or two.
Yeah, she's definitely got something big planned with this table.
Shooting pain in the shoulder is the kind of thing that builds and builds during a match.
Effective arm drag. And that blow has him wavering.
Considering how much time is left on the clock, I am shocked it took this long for the signs of fatigue to really set in.
Forearm to the kidneys. Tough hit to the legs.
And now you have to protect that leg from further harm. You can't finish a match on one good leg alone. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Cranking on that arm. And he's got to do anything he can to
Taps out.
Oh no, this isn't going to be good. Absolutely shattering the table.
incredible impact. She knows what an important equalizer the kendo stick can be.
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
Check out this power. Rowdy Buster.
He bends that off.
Momentum going back to his corner.
But will that prove to be the champ?
We're about to see.
Bam! Spine buster. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the...
Boston Crab, no more.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
The arm is locked up. Submission hold. Submission lock.
There's the tap. There's the tap. Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
An elbow drop to the arm.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. Getting him right into the corner.
And outside she goes. What's her plan here?
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Just tossing that kendo stick with total disregard.
Trying
From the middle rope.
just flip the script there.
Man, this place is jumping. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
You never want to give up a...
Boston Crab, no more.
Oh,
look at mounting, and now the punch is hammering away.
Ruthless. Striking at will.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Punishing stretch.
You have to protect your shoulders from hits like that. You don't want to compromise your ability to throw a punch or lock in a hold. The leg's trapped. Gonna roll through. Looking to execute this twisting Samoan drop. There it is. Uh-oh, this is not gonna look pretty. Submission being applied.
Unleashed might and couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap. As the arm bars stretch in. Punishing stretch.
And that damage to the shoulder could be an ongoing factor now. It might limit range of motion in the entire arm. Sent into the corner. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
And it must be garbage day because out comes the can.
Back into the ring she comes.
This will do it if it connects. Here we go. Check.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Submission locked in tight here.
We might be getting a fall.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
A cracking throw from that flying trash can. Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Letting her opponent know exactly what she thinks. Running knee in the corner.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
Keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
Sharp punch.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Oh.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Ooh. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
I don't know about you two, but I can barely hear my own thoughts.
The W things have just gone nuclear.
Warheads landing on the front lines now. Looks like we know who won that exchange.
Gonna take it down, holding on. There's the armbar. The armbar's locked in.
The tap out. Tap out.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Buster. Somehow she's still able to find the opening. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Trying to rip that arm out of his socket.
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Oh!
Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch. Oh, that could produce a dislocation or at the very least, a pinched nerve.
With the spine buster.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Boston Crab, no more. Into a monkey flip.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that. Bang! Oh, man. Target acquired. This only ends one way.
To the sky.
Here we go again.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
That's it. That's a tap.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Sent flying out of the ring here.
Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances. Oof. Reaching their opponent, and look at these multiple knee strikes.
Just going all out with every blow.
Oh, ouch! I don't think this is going to end well. All the way up.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Uh-oh, this hold is locked in, and she might give up a fall here.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting in a Boston Crab, no more.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Unmitigated demonstration. We have a tap out. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
So much damage done, and he's still taking more.
Leaving himself vulnerable like this, things are not where he wants them to be.
Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful.
Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big. Check out this power.
Belly buster.
Here we go. From the top with a splash.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
It's the armbar, putting a ton of force.
Taps out.
Hammerlock.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Now the Jawbreaker. Ooh. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
And she's still on the offensive.
It doesn't matter how long we go in this one, she's going to remain relentless.
Got the head scissors on.
Oh, elbow in the face. And she's just keeping on with her relentless assault.
She's chaining offense together to great effect. Up high.
Through the air. And connects.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
The first quarter of this match is now in the books.
And there's a huge margin on the scoreboard. It has been a dominant start.
Making time to celebrate her many talents. Ringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist lock.
But this opponent still fighting.
Measuring it up one more time.
Buster. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Devastating submission is locked in. And it's locked in. Tap out. There it is.
What a shot.
Back body drop. You see the height on that?
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Running power slam. And he's on the offensive, refusing to be put down.
He's not going out without a fight.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Shining whistle.
Oh, mounting and now just hammered away with the rights.
Elbows right to the forehead. My God, what a striking display.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Looking to crush the hamstring.
Another one? A third. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Ooh.
unseen elbow drop.
The legs are a base that you...
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Armbar! Armbar! Tapping out.
Uh-oh. Full mount. Hammer fists. Striking at will. The ref might want to stop this one.
One after another.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Brownie Buster.
Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Caught the arm and is testing its tensile tap out.
Successive attacks have him staggering.
He has to find a way to break up this offense.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic, a steel chair.
And he's got serious cause for concern after that attack.
And the screws are really being put to him here.
Powerful spine buster.
Oh my Lord, what contact. Destructive use of the name. She's taking a lot of offense here.
She's in dire need of finding a solution. I don't think this is going to end well. All the way up.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Uh-oh, this hold is locked in and she might give up a fall here.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Amazing display of leg strength.
Ooh, bullseye.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Ooh.
Off the top rope.
Oh, I know what's coming next. Here it is. Purpose pit.
Sharp knee.
Oh, kick right to the cranium.
No telling what you'll find under the ring here.
I think we need to find something else to put our trash in around the ring, because I guarantee that can is going to get all bent out of shape.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Whip back into the ring. Step up Enziguri. Now she's taking charge in the match.
Well-planned and well-executed attacks are making the difference for her.
Wrench in the arm. Man, what a clothesline. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Trapped in the armbar, so the
Taps out from the excruciating pain. As the arm bars stretch in. Punishing stretch.
That can prohibit any use of their shoulder going forward.
Oh, what an uppercut. Jarring.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
He's got a kendo stick, a weapon we've seen used to great effect time and time again. You saw that coming.
Boom, a jumping knee strike.
Right to the jaw.
And there she is on the attack deep in this match.
there's obvious wear and tear on her, but she's doing all she can to block it out.
possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Impressive display of power. The pain's too great. That's it.
Wrench in the arm. Man, what a clothesline.
And he may be getting pushed beyond his limit.
Yeah, I don't know if I see him holding on much longer here.
It's over.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Got the armbar in deep.
Perfect. There it is, tapping out.
Rolling into a monkey flip. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that. Wrenching their opponent, and look at these multiple knee strikes.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Forearm club. He dodges out of danger.
Oh, man, check out this power. Gorilla press slam.
Oof. Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy. Oh no, eyes on the target.
Oh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly.
Oh, he flips that around.
Stop dead in their tracks.
Choke slam.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not what's coming here. Submission move being applied.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
She is struggling against this hold, hoping to break the submit. He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Oh, the chair projected right to their face.
Hooked up. Here we go.
Jackknife. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
That's it. That's a tap. Oh, did you hear that? She countered that into her own offense. Rowdy Buster.
Good.
And she's falling victim yet again.
More and more harm being done to her as this fight goes deeper. Big knee.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Ooh.
Saw what was coming there.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission.
And look at this now. Bad tensions coming with this hold.
Remarkable power. They couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap. Punches and elbows.
Look at the assault.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Stomping. Ouch.
And there she's dealing out even more damage.
Yeah, she's giving everything she has left.
And now the Hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
She keeps on talking, but is she actually going to deliver? Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
Focusing on the shoulder like that can be felt all the way to your fingertips.
Right into a drop. The elbow to the arm.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Up high.
Wow. Cross body.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Oh, boy. Looking to dislocate the
Tap out.
Hammer lock. Oh, there's our breaker. Ooh. He's taking a beating, but can he hold on?
He's staring adversity right in the face now. On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
And into the corner he goes.
Bang!
Pounding the bread basket.
That's a free fall.
Oh, rolls through. Here it comes.
First pit. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here. Gonna take it down. Holding on. There's the armbar. The armbar's locked in. Tapping out.
Oh, mounting it down. Just hammered away with the rights.
Elbows right to the forehead.
Striking at will.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Ow! The bruises just keep adding up for him.
If he doesn't turn this around quick, I think he's looking at the end of the road soon.
Oh, man.
She continues on and on with this assault.
She continues to propel herself forward. The target's been acquired once more.
Busted! And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
A fall could be scored right here.
Doing everything she can to...
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Crucial moment. Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold.
Big forearm.
And we've just come across the midway point to this Iron Man bout.
And looking at the scoreboard, the outcome feels more or less settled at this point. Oh, ouch! Stiff kick.
Incoming!
That's not what she was looking for there. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Ooh, spine buster.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
You never want to give up a fall, but if she taps, she can...
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was... I don't think this is going to end well. All the way up. Throwing down punches and counters out. Gonna take it down. Holding on. There's the armbar. The armbar's locked in.
We have a tap out.
Oh, using the knee. Up high, cross-body.
She might be able to turn this one around here.
She's been an initiator throughout and remains one here.
You can almost see the gears turning in their head as they set up the table. Oh, a torque on the knee.
That cannot be what that table was meant for.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Into an armbar. Submission move locked in. Taps out. Armbar. Just stretching out the arm.
That was not just painful on the shoulder. That pain can shoot all the way up to the neck and all the way down the arm. This is a smart strategy.
A proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Walloped by a huge club.
His constant attack has him floundering.
He could really use some well-timed offense here. Effective arm drag.
The leg's trapped. Gonna roll through. Looking to execute this twisting Samoan drop.
It's over.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Trying to take the arm one way or another.
There's the tap. There's the tap.
This is a unique application of a hammerlock.
Full head of steam. She's just continuing to mount this offense.
Right now, she's doing an excellent job executing her vision.
Corner combination. Look at those shots. Stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat. And the knee right to the throat.
Just how desperate do you have to be? Why not a fair fight, huh? Sky high!
Fist drop. Oh, man, we all know what's coming here. And now he's just facing an unyielding. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
A fall could be scored right here.
Doing everything she can to not allow that. Trying to...
And can't take it anymore. Has to tap. Oh, look at the power. Slam.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get pumped.
Oh, a claw! There's the claw! This could be it! Could we be looking at a fall here?
Might need to surrender. He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Clutching onto that arm and the taps out.
Check out this power.
Body buster. Oh, what a club.
Side Russian leg sweep, takedown, and
Just raining down punches.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Finish it off. Good counter. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Uh-oh. Full mount. Hammer fists. Striking at will. The ref might want to stop this one.
My God, what a striking display.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. Stop after stop after stop.
And if the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Clearly doing the desired damage to his leg.
Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength here.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Are we about to see it again?
Can he show it? And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
He is struggling against this hold, hoping to break the submission. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
Into a monkey flip. There's a lot of hard ways to land.
The triangle's in. Triangle's in. Is it tap out time?
If he taps, he'll be tap out. There it is.
Oh.
DDT.
And I don't see how he can last much.
Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here. Arm trapped in a submission.
So tap out. Tap out. Retaliates.
Haymaker after haymaker.
Oof. It looks like we got ourselves a brawl here.
Neither competitor is backing down. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Oh, showing us she still has some fight left.
Her focus has to turn toward ending this very soon. Both superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line. Oh, one thunderous final blow.
Oh, could this be it?
Yes. Buster. Yep.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Devastating submission is locked in, and it's
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
scoop slam.
Position. Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall. And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, toast hard into the ring post.
Oh, look at this.
So ruthless.
She's vulnerable, up on the top turnbuckle.
Oh, no.
Gotta make reservations at the local medical facility.
Man, the agonizing impact. That may well be a turning point in this match. Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be. Here comes another one. Presentation.
And here we go.
back position. Uh-oh.
Taps out from the excruciating pain.
Brutal club.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
And that could be a first step towards her gaining control.
The tides could be changing in her favor right here.
Down, hold the arm, there's the armbar! The armbar's locked in!
The pain's too great. That's it.
Into a monkey flip.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
Clearing off the announce table, this isn't going to end well.
Delivered into the barricade.
There's a fine line between strain and pain when your shoulder is worked like that.
Boom, what impact.
The action spilling out toward our announce desk. Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
And you know what's next, guys?
Buster!
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Could we be looking at a fall here?
Might need to surrender. He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw. You never want to give up a fall, but if she...
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken. Back.
Did you see that?
Majority of the clock is gone. Iron Man testing these athletes' mettle.
I know the scoreboard looks ugly, but nothing is...
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Armbar is locked in and taps out from the excruciating pain. Go for the armbar and a punishing stretch. Damage to the shoulder is definitely going to hamper your ability to fight.
Oh, elbow to the face. And as this match goes on, he's only suffering more and more lasting damage.
Let's see if he's going to keep fighting or if he's ready to throw in the towel here. Check out this power. Rowdy Buster.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
The armbar is locked in.
Submission.
Taps out. As the armbar stretched in.
An injured shoulder puts you below square one. This is a smart strategy here.
You can feel the resentment building with each stop there. Drops the knee.
Uh-oh, something big is coming.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
You never want to give up a fall, but if she taps, she can...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Loving blow. Gets clobbered with the axe handle.
Focusing on the leg there.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
punch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
Being placed onto the top rope.
Uh-oh, from the top rope. Snap there from the top rope.
Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening. The target's been acquired once more.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. There it is, tapping out.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oh, did you hear the sound that made? He's just stacking up these attacks.
Yeah, he's as fired up as we've ever seen him.
Hooked up. Here we go.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep.
She's in deep.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Oh, man, check out this power.
Gorilla press slam. These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt.
Stop dead in their tracks.
Slam.
That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Saw it coming. It powers it. Gotta step up Enziguri. Forearm to the kidney. Bang.
On the middle rope, using the top rope as an assist. Nasty looking armbar. I don't think this is gonna end well. All the way up.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Getting her set up for something in the corner. Ooh-wee.
Hooked up. Here we go.
Jackknife. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Uh-oh, this hold is locked in, and she might give up and fall here.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Bam.
Look at this. Takedown. Armbar locked in tight. This could be it. And he's got a tap out.
From the top. Oh, here we go.
Piper is pinned.
She is enjoying this. Total confidence. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Trying to take an arm out of the socket here.
There's the tap. There's the tap.
Bang. He finds a counter. What a display of strength here.
Big boot connects. Crash landing on the outside.
There's actually no regard for your opponent's safety when you toss them to the outside like that.
Working the midsection there. Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
finding a way to inflict more damage.
Yeah, feeling like the home stretch here. It's no time for her to hold back. As the arm into a hammerlock cinched in. Heartbreaker.
Making sure her opponent knows exactly who they're in the ring with.
What impact!
She's being unrelenting in her offense.
Right now, she is feeling like no one can stop her.
That attack was definitely pre-calculated, hoping to greatly diminish the power in that arm. Stop after stop after stop. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow. Opponent taken down. Hold the arm. There's the armbar. The armbar's locked in. It's tapping out.
That was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally.
He's managing to get some control back now.
He's able to stop that onrush, now looking to capitalize.
She's able to evade.
We can certainly say we are headed into the home stretch right now.
This match might be all but over. With the time left, it would be a miracle to overcome this lead.
It's over!
Target acquired. This only ends one way. Flying. Fist drop.
And he continues to take relentless offense here.
I know he didn't think he'd be in this position tonight.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Takedown. Armbar locked in tight. This could be it.
He can't take it anymore. Has to tap. Oh, what a response.
He's able to take a stand there.
This could be his chance to rally.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Overhand shots and elbows and forearms, one after another.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
DDT.
Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face. Oh, uncorked a big punch.
Oof, running knee in the corner.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Takedown. Armbar locked in tight. This could be it.
That's it. That's a tap.
Check out this power.
Rowdy Buster. He's looking banged up here, guys.
I don't think this is going to end well. All the way up.
Jackknife. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Tap out. There it is.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Being set up in the corner for something.
Just bouncing that head like a be a crucial moment. He's got that look in his eye. It's go time. Uh-oh, something big is coming.
Ugly looking right to the...
Opponent taken down. Hold the arm. There's the armbar. The armbar's locked in.
It taps out.
Rolling into a monkey flip. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Just stretching out the arm. That can prohibit any use of their shoulder going forward. And we're down to the final moments here. Hammer lock.
Got drilled with a devastating knee strike.
And now the Hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Oh, what a DDT!
She's unleashing a real barrage here.
You can feel the aggression behind each attack.
That's a free fall. Great ring awareness saved him.
Stop dead in their tracks.
It's over. I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be an elite.
Opponent taken down. Hold the arm. There's the armbar. The armbar's locked in.
We have a tap out.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Yep, do it. Yes, able to survive and pull through.
Here is your winner.
And here we go, Iron Man match time. It's no secret that this is one of the most strenuous match types in all of sports entertainment.
Yeah, now that the bell's rung, the only things that matter are the scoreboard and the clock. I think we're going to see some true endurance and even a little desperation in this one, gentlemen.
She dodges out of the way.
Oh, European uppercut.
Oh, the claw! There's the claw! This comes...
Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. Ooh. Lift it up. What's next?
Prepare your face for that. Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big.
Big back body drop. A wave of hard-hitting offense from him.
Yeah, he just keeps attacking.
Oh, using the cranium.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
I don't care what they say. Nothing good ever comes from getting the tables.
He's doing some dangerous redecorating.
I think the table really ties it all together.
An Iron Man match is just as much about scoring pinfalls as it is endurance. Corey, do you think that's enough to get the win here?
Cardio is an extremely important part of an Iron Man match. If you empty your gas tank with too much time left, you're going to be at a tremendous disadvantage for the rest of the night.
Strong kick. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
No answer to any of these attacks. She's really got nothing left right now.
So much energy is focused on keeping her down now.
Oh, look at just... Oh, claw right across the face.
That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that.
She turns it around with the reversal.
Caught with a punch. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Back and forth.
resiliency on display. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver.
Good reversal. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Will it get countered? Yes. Not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. Punches and elbows. Look at this assault.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Oh, sharp knee. Ouch.
Ooh. He's able to reverse it. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can.
Oh, for the arm bar and a... Oh, can't lift anyone at that shoulder. Keeps getting worked on. Stop after stop after stop. Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent. But this could also light a fire under you. Make you fight even harder. Wrenching their opponent, and look at these multiple knee strikes.
Now she's unleashing everything she has.
Yeah, she's containing the opposition real well here.
What a counter!
And he puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Oh, yeah, he's got a new sense of purpose now.
And now he gets back into the ring.
It is his time to take care of business.
She's getting that table right where she wants it.
Come on, there's no fair play in that. Come on now, really? Is that what it's come to?
Assaulting the knee with purpose. Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Up and... Oh! Knee right to the spine. Ooh.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. Oh, the elbow connects. He had that scouted.
Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Insulting.
Bam! Wrenching their opponent, and look at these.
And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body. This is a unique application of a hammerlock.
Heartbreaker.
Going for it again.
Spinebuster.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
A fall could be scored right here. Boston Crab, no more. Still fighting back. Look at him go.
Boom. Now heading outside.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. He gets back into the ring. and now the punch is hammering away.
Ruthless.
One after another.
He averts the offense. Boot. Whoa! Just tossing that table around like it was nothing.
This has become a monumental struggle for these competitors.
It is down.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Could we be looking at a fall here?
Might need to serve. He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
Well, tell me what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
And she continues to carry on through the pain.
She's courageously fighting through and closing the gap on the opposition.
Crush a hamstring.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
What is going on here?
Great question, Byron. Great question.
How did this goofball get on the wrong side of the barricade?
Where's our security at?
Maybe he works here.
Hooked up. Here we go.
Jackknife.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep.
She's in deep.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here. Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Stunning display of power. Couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap. What's she gonna do at this table?
Set up a buffet. What do you think she's gonna do, Saxton?
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Now that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any...
Taking flight. Down with force.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
Look at this.
Takedown.
Armbar locked in tight. This could be it.
Pivotal moment.
Taps out. Oh, I know what's coming next. Here it is. Piper is picked. Oh, no. Eyes on the target.
Look at this.
Takedown.
Armbar locked in tight. This could be it.
Tap out. Tap out.
Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
Punishing stretch. Damage to the shoulder is definitely going to hamper your ability to fight.
And now a series of stomps and kicks.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Oh, look at the power. Choke slam.
That is the kind of move that leaves... Oh, a claw! There's the claw! This could be it! Devastating submission is locked in, and it's locked in real tight.
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
Ooh! Oh my goodness! No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! Oof!
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Just disrespectful. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there. DDT!
He's completely on defense now.
And he's looking completely outmatched in this one.
The WWE Universe has come alive in this one.
They are up and they are vocal. A lot of energy in the room.
Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. And looking for an arm submission then. He can't take it anymore. Has to tap. Uh-oh, look at this.
Takedown.
Armbar locked in tight. This could be it.
It's crucial.
The pain's too great. That's it.
Clubbing blow. She's really building steam here.
She is meticulous and lethal with her offense so far.
Effective arm drag. And that's going to keep him off balance.
Yeah, if he doesn't turn this around soon, he could be taken out any second now.
And she wisely heads back to the ring.
Oh no, this isn't going to be good.
Slapjack! Just a mess of wood and flesh after that.
Up high.
Whoa, look out!
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks. Kick to the cranium of their opponent.
That's telling your opponent, you don't deserve to share this stage with me.
Bang! An impressive amount of offense against him here.
Time for some quick thinking on his part. And this is just next level brutality.
Just going all out with every blow. She's rummaging around under the ring here.
She's got a chair, and her opponent is in her sights.
Bang! We're a quarter of the way into this match now, gentlemen.
They say anything can happen in our business, but I have a feeling a real miracle is going to have to occur to turn things around in this one.
Up top they go into the Rowdy Buster.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Arm bar applied. Tap out. There it is. Listen to this crowd. What a feeling.
And these superstars are feeling it too.
From the top.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Take it down. Here they are. There's the armbar. The armbar's locked in.
That's it. That's a tap.
Overhand shots and elbows and forearms.
Striking at will.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Dodge is out of the way.
Measuring it up one more time.
Spine buster.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
You never want to give up a fall, but if she taps, she can...
There it is, tapping out.
Good golly, Miss Molly. Just a desperate attack, breaking at the eyes.
And she was holding on, but the effects of this match have really set in now.
Certainly a worrisome scenario for her at this juncture. Shutting that down with the back elbow.
Stomping away, just ruthless. That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it. He almost got caught by that one.
Arm wringer. And met with a right.
Are we about to see it again? Buster.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Amazing display of leg strength.
Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that could ruin your whole balance.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective.
In position, waiting for an opening.
Just shot it to the outside.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Oh, I know what's coming next. Here it is. There it is.
Oh, man. Strikes with a kick. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Outright presentation.
Taps out.
Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
Just stretching out the arm. And that damage to the shoulder could be an ongoing factor now. It might limit range of motion in the entire arm.
Trampling the opposition.
And she is fighting through the fatigue.
I guarantee she wants to end things as soon as possible.
Section.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Lands the trash can.
That'll leave a mark.
And now she's unleashing an onslaught of offense.
She is on a roll, and it looks like no one can stop her.
Corner combination. Look at those shots. Boom! Kick to the face for your troubles.
Hooked up. Here we go.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Uh-oh, this hold is locked in, and she might give up. We have a tap out.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Stop dead in their tracks. Not finished yet.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's...
Oh, the claw. There's the claw. This could be it.
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a fall with this submit. He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Gonna take it down. Hold the arm. There's the armbar. The armbar's locked in.
This tap out.
Into a monkey flip.
It seems like she's looking to take things up a notch or two.
Yeah, she's definitely got something big planned with this table. And he gets forced into the defensive.
And things are starting to look bleak for him here.
Man.
Ooh.
Hammerlock. Uh-oh, uh-oh. This arm breaker. Ooh.
Shoulder, elbow, all affected with that.
Oh, man, what a strong kick. Kick right to the body.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ouch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
What are they going to do here? Leg snap!
And again in the other direction.
He's just looking absolutely bullied right now.
He's been ineffective at slowing down his opponent.
Gut to take the wind right out of you. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oh, what a hit.
A bone-rattling knee.
And the brunt of all that impact goes right to the head.
That's a great fall.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
This will do it if it connects. Here we go.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep.
She's in deep.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Oh, the claw. There's the claw. This could be it.
Pivotal moment right now. Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done.
Check out this power.
Rowdy Buster.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
An uncanny showing of
Tapping out.
telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut. Buster. Thunderous. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Uh-oh, this hold is locked in and she might give up a fall here.
Couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Oh, what a club.
This will do it if it connects. Here we go.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Could we be looking at a fall here?
Might need to serve. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
My God, what a striking display.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Oh, that hurt.
Looked right into the post. Oof.
Tossed back into the ring.
Forearm club.
Turns that in his favor.
I don't think this is going to end well. All the way up. Oh!
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of this.
Oh, the claw! There's the claw! This could be it! Devastating submission.
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. Up top they go.
Rowdy Buster. From the top. Tremendous impact.
Coming there.
Measuring it up one more time.
Spine buster. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a fall with this. He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
Right into the corner. What could be next?
Oh, stuck between the corner and a splash.
What impact!
Right in the kisser. Oh my goodness.
Buster through the table!
Can't watch anymore.
Stop dead in their tracks.
An unyielding showing of authority. No.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
I don't think this is going to end well. All the way up. Shot.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Could we be looking at a fall here?
Might need to serve. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. Armbar's in. Oh.
There's the tap. There's the tap.
Oh, did you hear that? Iron Man match continues as we stomp across the midway point.
Let's see if we witness the comeback of the century or the newest embarrassment of the year.
And she's defiant in her offense, not backing down.
You have to be impressed with the reserve she has left in the tank.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Trying to rip that arm out of the socket. And can't take it anymore. Has to tap. Oh, dive kick.
Nasty kick. Compare and contrast, she says. She knows there's no comparison.
He's able to slip away from that. Look at this.
From the rope. All the damage he's taken being compounded.
He's endured so much already. He can't take much more. Taking flight. Axe handle from the middle rope.
What a way to get out of that one. Look at this here. Arm wrench.
There is a fine line between strain and pain when your shoulder is worked like that. Opponent take it down, holding on. There's the elbow. The elbow's locked in.
The pain's too great. That's it.
Uh-oh. Full mount. Hammer fists. Striking at will. The ref might want to stop this one.
Striking at will.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Ooh. Clubbing blows.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
Hooked up. Here we go. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Look at the grip of this hold.
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
She gets put in the corner. European uppercut.
She knew how to evade that.
Muay Thai clinch. And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
That was a vicious display.
You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
It's over.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Look at this.
Takedown.
Armbar locked in tight. This could be it.
Pivotal moment.
Taps out from the excruciating pain.
Armbar. Just stretching out the arm.
An injured shoulder puts you below square one. This is a smart strategy here.
Just disrespectful.
But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first.
Take off.
Diving fist drop.
Rolling into a monkey flip.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Hammer lock. This arm breaker. Ooh! She's gaining the upper hand here.
Yeah, she isn't going to let up anytime soon. Until you dominate your opponent.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
And he clearly knows that as long as he has the kendo stick, he has the power here.
Earth-shattering spike.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. You never want to give up a fall, but if she taps, she can...
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
This will do it if it connects. Here we go. The right hands create separate.
Look at this.
Takedown.
Armbar locked in tight. This could be it.
It's locked in.
Tap out.
Wrench in the arm. Clothesline.
The leg's trapped. Gonna roll through. Looking to execute this twisting Samoan drop.
Reverse pit.
That offense showing us that she hasn't taken her foot off the gas.
More evidence you could knock her down, but keeping her down is a different story.
Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. Remarkable power beam. Taps out.
As the arm bars stretch in.
Shooting pain in the shoulder is the kind of thing that builds and builds during a match.
Step ahead there.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Uh-oh, something big is coming. Here comes another one.
Exhibiting a creep. And here we go.
at the back position.
There's the tap. There's the tap.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Lands a timely reversal.
Ooh, stiff uppercut.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Wrench in the arm. Man, what a clothesline.
Oh no, look out. Here we go. That's called changing the decor of the broadcast area.
I have a feeling there's more to come, Corey.
Stomping down.
Uh-oh. Full mount. Hammer fists. Striking at will. The ref might want to stop this one.
My God, what a striking display.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. Huge boot.
And he continues to carry on through the pain.
I thought his tank was emptied a while ago, and he has proved me wrong.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall. And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold. Oh, ouch. Oh, snapping the leg.
And again. Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
I don't think this is going to end well. All the way up.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
A fall could be scored right here.
Doing everything she can to...
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
Just like that. She turned it around.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Unleashed might and force. Tapping out.
What a shot.
Caving in the abdomen. And all that's left is one thing. One finishing touch. Rowdy Buster.
And that was a devastating blow for him.
Yeah,
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
this is putting a ton of pressure on.
That's it. That's a tap.
Oh!
And he turned it around. Oh, that's it.
Hit the mark with that one.
And targeting the leg there.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Clothesline followed by it's over.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like...
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Targeting the shoulder with the claw. Look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep. Couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Working on the arm.
Oh, no. Eyes on the target.
This will do it if it connects. Here we go. Jackknife.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a fall with this, and he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Targeting the shoulder with the claw. Yeah,
trying to get out of the submission. And does. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
The tried and true method to taking anyone down. That was not just painful on the shoulder. That pain can shoot all the way up to the neck and all the way down the arm. This is a smart strategy.
Holy, that was an awful landing.
The fight could get very dangerous out at ringside now.
Oh, come on. Just take it back in the ring. Pretty please.
Say a little louder, Saxton. I don't think they heard you.
All right, here we go.
Piper's picked.
Muay Thai clinch. And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. One after another.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
And he has no response for this barrage of offense.
He's got to do something, anything to get back in this fight.
From the top.
What? They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Producing a trampling. Dwindling down as we enter the fourth quarter of this Iron Man bout.
And it would be a true miracle for anyone to come back from this deficit. The pace in your offense has to pick up if you want to catch up.
And she has the pace of this one right where she wants it.
She's fighting with every ounce of spit and vinegar she has.
Top they go.
Rowdy Buster. Muay Thai clinch.
Multiple knee strikes. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
The armbar is locked in.
And he's tap out, tap out. And he's being totally cut off here.
Yeah, he's definitely doing some backpedaling.
She's showing some signs.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Wow, the power that takes. We have a tap out. Oh, walloped by a huge club.
It leads the attack.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
A fall could be scored right here.
Doing everything she can to...
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
at the back position.
Submission locked in tight.
Taps out.
Forearm club. There it is, tapping out.
Has the arm into a hammerlock cinched in.
That's arm breaker. Ooh.
The leg's trapped. Gonna roll through. Looking to execute this twisting Samoan drop.
First pin. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here. Armbar applied.
Do you practically feel?
Couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
Punishing stretch.
That could produce a dislocation or at the very least, a pinched nerve.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Man, what timing on that counter.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here. Are we about to see it again? Buster.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Devastating submission is locked in, and it's locked in.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken. Watch out!
Ooh.
Stalking here could be a prelude to something big.
I don't think this is going to end well. All the way up.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
She is struggling against this hold, hoping to break the submission. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Tap out. Tap out.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. Double axe handle.
Okay, this is just a little bit dirty.
Just ripping and tearing at there. The target's been acquired once more. Impressive. This.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
She is struggling against this hold, hoping to break the submission. He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks.
Rowdy Buster. Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming. Caught the arm and is testing its tension.
He can't take it anymore. Has to tap. Armbar.
Oh, focusing on the shoulder like that can be felt all the way to your fingertips.
One after another.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Oh, that can flatten you.
Launching. Coming down from way up top.
She's maintaining solid offense here.
Total dominance. She's just going off.
Placing him in the corner. Boom! What a right.
So hard into the ring post.
And stomping away in the corner.
Just ruthless. There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Into an armbar. Submission move lock.
Taps out.
Boom. And he's taking on a lot of offense here, guys.
Yeah, this is not the situation he wants to be in.
My God, what a striking display.
Just going all out with every blow. What a shot. Clock is really a huge factor now, gentlemen.
Gonna need a Hail Mary to come back from a deficit like this. Time's not a friend now. Oh, rolls through. Here it comes. It's over. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Unmitigated demonstration. We have a tap out.
Rolling into a monkey flip. He was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. He was only thinking about dominance. Wrench in the arm. Man, what a clothesline.
And as this match goes on, he's looking worse for wear.
This is not where he wants to be, but he has very few options left if he wants to stay in this match.
And she's unleashed a barrage here.
Yeah, she's pulling out all the stops.
From the top.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
That was not just painful on the shoulder. That pain can shoot all the way up to the neck and all the way down the arm. This is a smart strategy.
STO!
Oh, man. And again.
Clobbered with a double axe handle. Look at this, just stop after stop after stop.
Clinton.
Triangle armbar applied. This has got to be excruciating for their opponent.
Battling.
There it is, tapping out. Proving that she is a superstar who knows how to carry herself.
Up top they go.
Rowdy Buster. She is feeling it right now. She knows she's just too good. Huge club.
Taking on an immense amount of punishment right now.
He is really being taken to task here.
Into a monkey flip.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
Look at this.
Takedown.
Armbar locked in tight. This could be
despair now.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
The armbar is in.
It's locked in. He's got to be looking tap out.
As the arm bar stretch in.
Just stretching out the arm.
An injured shoulder puts you below square one. This is a smart strategy here.
Stop dead in their tracks. Not finished yet.
That just reverberated throughout the entire. Look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Targeting the shoulder with the claw. Look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
This will do it if it connects. Here we go. Jackknife.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall.
There's the tap. There's the tap.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Somehow, some way, they weathered the storm.
Here is your winner.
It's a submission match. That means the only way to win the match is to make your opponent submit. You have to target a body part, right, Corey?
Yeah, you got to be incredibly focused on a particular body part and continue to target that body part so that when you apply your submission, your opponent is already hurt.
If you have an injury already, you have to be careful your opponent does not initiate contact and expose that weakness.
Well, a competitor can always call an audible during combat and attack whatever injury presents itself.
Remember, you can only win via submission.
Right on target with a stop to the gut.
Oh, attack to the midsection. Just sending a message there.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
Bear hug. Squeeze him. Bear hug. Well-placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
We've seen how suffering that first pinfall in an Iron Man match can be hard to bounce back from, Corey.
Well, fighting from the bottom is not a position anyone envies, but don't underestimate how hard it is to score that first pinfall. All that effort gets you on the scoreboard, but can leave you drained and vulnerable.
Straight impact on the throat. Oh, kick right to the back.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock. And she's beginning to look a little weary. Bullseye. Armbar.
Punishing stretch. Damage to the shoulder is definitely going to hamper your ability to fight. Stop after stop after stop. You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Ooh. What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Ooh. Bam.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one.
No more holding back. Going all out now.
That will leave you stunned. On the middle rope. Tornado flatliner.
You got this.
Oh, here we go.
Piper is pinned.
Things Things are heading ringside now.
Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
And as dangerous as she is, that kendo stick just made her even more so.
And she's landing hit after hit here.
Things are really going her way right now.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Opponent taken down, hold the arm, there's the armbar. The armbar's locked in.
It's crucial.
The pain's too great. That's it.
Punches and elbows.
Striking at will.
What is this? This is incredible.
Saxon, is this one of your guys?
Not sure I recognize it, but he seems like a nice guy.
Where is security?
He's just taking pictures, guys. Relax.
Oh, went down low.
That'll ruin your night.
Yep.
And here we go. The Boston Crab, no more.
Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
It's the armbar, putting a ton of force on the shoulder. Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Ooh. Able to slip out.
Mitigated Demon.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
A fall could be scored right.
Amazing display of leg strength.
Boom.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
With all this in mind, take it from me. Nothing good ever comes from rearranging furniture.
She goes back into the ring.
Kendo stick wrapped around the head. Little insult to your injury. The kick lands. Superhuman power.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Oh, look at the power. Chokeslam. And she is in dangerous territory. Not even close to the position she wants to be in right now.
Yeah, she's being faced with adversity here.
Up top they go to the Rowdy Buster.
It looks like she wants to take this match outside.
Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. Up high.
Body from the top. Oof. Running knee in the corner.
Look at this.
Takedown. Armbar locked in tight. This could be it.
He might tap out. There it is. Rolling into a monkey flip.
I've seen Saxon thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey. Oh, look out.
Fist drop.
And she's still alive in this one, giving what little she's got left.
She is displaying how far her stamina can be tested.
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Crucial turnaround there because he was falling behind.
He's still hanging on, still in this thing.
Now he just looks defenseless with every attack.
He's just fumbled every offensive attack he's mounted.
STO! Up top they go.
Rowdy Buster.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Targeted the lower body there, and it was highly effective. He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all
From the top. Good Lord. Taking flight. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
but at what cost?
She's got a table and a plan in mind. Let's see how this plays out.
And back into the ring she goes. Uh-oh, look at this.
Takedown.
Armbar locked in tight. This could be it.
Tapping out. Good golly, what a knee.
She's getting that table right where she wants it.
She clearly has something in mind.
Into a drop. The elbow to the arm. And she's just pouring on the offense now.
She's just unloading on her opponent with such disdain.
Step up Enziguri.
Striking at will.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is. I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for.
Face first into the chair.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Take it down. Hold the arm. There's the armbar. The armbar's locked in. There's the tap. There's the tap. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Just a barrage of offense coming his way with seemingly no answer to it.
He's got to fight his way back into this.
He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party.
Ooh, big blow to the chest.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here. Are we about to see it again? Spine buster.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
They never want to.
Boston Crab, no more.
The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before our eyes.
This is not going to be pretty. Not there. Not like that.
Ouch. Smash clean through the table. That's going to stop you from... Hooked up. Here we go.
And here we go. The Boston Crab. Boston Crab, no more.
Listen to this place. It's unreal.
The decibel level in here right now is breaking glass. These fans are on fire. Every strike more devastating than the last.
Good night. She has her opponent lined up and just taunting her with that chair.
Oh, man. Up and over, all the way to the floor.
Now that ringside is not the place you want to be grounded.
Stomping away. And now she is really taking over.
And now she has to maintain this energy. Keep it going. Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Wrench in the arm. Boom! Clothesline.
This battle is spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table. Look out!
Look out below! From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Tossed back into the ring.
flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person to make a statement.
And he's being pushed past the break now.
His night might be near the end if he can't mount a comeback. Treated him like trash, adding insult to injury.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of him. She's struggling against this hold, hoping to break the submission. And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
Clothesline! That can make an opening for her. Gets the reversal. What a counter!
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? In position, waiting for an opening.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Taps out. And she's returning fire.
Take it down. Here they are. There's the armbar. The armbar's locked in.
Tap out. Tap out. Boom. Just crossed the first quarter of our time limit.
There's a lot of game left, but this already feels like it's a one-way train.
This is going to the absolute limits.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
This is a unique application of a hammerlock.
Oh, for the arm bar.
Just stretching out the arm.
Can't lift anyone at that shoulder. Keeps getting worked on. Shot to the gut will break things up.
Trying to go for it again.
Stunning display.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Uh-oh, this hold is locked in, and she might give up a fall here.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Look at counter. Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
And she's pulled out a steel chair. That could be an equalizer inside the ring.
Ooh, the forearm connects. Oh, and a chair shot delivered. Just right in the face. Ripping in the eyes in the face.
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
Into the arm drag. Quick reversal.
Oh, roll through. Here it comes.
Reverse pin.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Takedown.
Armbar locked in tight. This could be it. This could be. There it is. Tapping out. Letting her opponent know that they are not on her level.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Up high. Ooh. And he manages to reverse.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be. All the way up.
Across the top rope.
Stun gun.
Oh, dear. This doesn't look good. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner. Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big. Measuring it up one more time.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
A fall could be scored right here.
Doing everything she can to
Taps out from the excruciating pain. Able to save herself there. Rear European uppercut. And he avoids what was coming.
Top they go. Body buster. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
wow, the power that takes. Tap out.
As the arm bars stretch in.
Just stretching out the arm. And that damage to the shoulder could be an ongoing factor now. It might limit range of motion in the entire arm. Elbow to the face. Every attack is lingering even longer right now.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Uh-oh, something big is coming. Effective arm drag.
And this attack has him looking powerless.
Yeah, he is struggling to get back into the swing of things.
You can almost see the gears turning in their head as they set up the table. Look at this here, arm wrench.
Focusing on the shoulder like that can be felt all the way to your fingertips.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here. Up high, diving crossbody, throwing all caution to the wind. Look at this.
Off on the rope.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Look at this.
Takedown.
Armbar locked in tight. This could be it.
Submission.
Tap out. There it is.
Oh, my goodness.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. She's giving her no room to breathe.
And she is absolutely on fire right now.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Great way to break your opponent's arm.
Check out this power. Body buster. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
And looking for an arm submission now.
Couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap.
And this onslaught's really taken everything out of him.
This is the type of scenario where he needs to get inventive.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Clutching the wrist. Look at him.
How humiliating. Just kicks to the face.
Just never had a chance to block any of those. Punishing stretch. There is a fine line between strain and pain when your shoulder is worked like that.
Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening.
DDT.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Up high.
Body from the top.
Smart strategy. Attack the knee. Evades the attack.
unleashed attack. Oh, what a knee strike. Momentum is completely with her right now.
Yeah, she is not wasting this opportunity.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
To the sky.
Diving fist drop.
Check out this power. Rowdy Buster.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Remarkable power being...
We have a tap out. Brutal club.
Nice hip toss.
And an elbow drop to the arm. This will do it if it connects. Here we go.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep.
She's in deep.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Body buster. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a fall with this, and he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
Clearing off our desk. What could be the thought process here?
I don't think it's anything good.
I don't know if there's anything I can watch.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. An elbow will break that up.
Shining Wizard!
And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table.
In another minute, the chaos could be right on top of us.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Oh, he slipped out of harm's way.
Hooked up. Here we go.
Jackknife up. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. The pain's too great. That's it.
Oh, did you hear that? Spine buster.
Just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
Solid punch.
Impressive display of power. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today. She knows she's better. Now she's just letting her opponent know.
With the counter.
What dominance. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
High knee right between the shoulders.
Could we be looking at a fall here?
Might need to surrender, and he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Stop dead in their tracks.
It's over.
That is the kind of move that leaves... Oh, the claw! There's the claw! This could be it!
Uh-oh, this hold is locked in and she might give up a fall here.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
She retaliates.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
The arm is locked up. Submission hold.
Taps out!
They're gonna tap. They're gonna count. Keep going.
Into a monkey flip.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
And now the clock is caught by eye, and we're down to half the match left to go.
Things are looking a little insurmountable. This match is grueling enough. You don't want to feel like you have to climb a mountain with kettlebells tied to your feet. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Oh, here we go!
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Unleashed Mike and tapping out.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
I don't think this is going to end well. All the way up.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Tap out. There it is.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Spine buster.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running from the top.
Down. She can't possibly take any more.
Everything she has been through to this point, she is feeling all of it right now.
Oh, what's that gut?
Took the wind right out of you.
Stop dead in their tracks.
It's over.
I do not see this match going on much longer.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting to not give up the fall. So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out. Oh no. Eyes on the target. Dominating shoulder tackle.
This is an all-out assault, and she is totally powerless right now.
Yeah, this is a real predicament for the target's been acquired once more.
Buster.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
A fall could be scored right here.
Doing everything she can to...
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Got them off their feet here.
Down and away.
He's completely dominant right now, refusing to let up.
Everything's falling his way right now.
Stop after stop after stop. A proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Lift off.
Diving fist drop. Hammer lock.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Up top they go to the Rowdy Buster.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Clutching on to that arm and the
Taps out. Hammer lock.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Up high.
Oh, way off. That's a big mistake. Down the opponent. And a double axe handle smash.
Oh, jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger. Oh, earth-shattering.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Could we be looking at a fall here?
Might need to serve. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
That's what they call it, the hot shot. And the damage continues to get piled on her.
She might have her sights set on putting things to rest here.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord. Waiting to strike. Brace for impact. Watch the hand speed.
Lightning fast strikes, incredible speed. What a club.
Wrench in the arm. And what a clothesline.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Gonna take it down. Hold the arm. There's the armbar. The armbar's locked in.
That's it. That's a tap. Into a monkey flip.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
One after another.
You could see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
This is not looking good for him.
It seems like he has no way to escape here.
Oh, what a knee. The leg's trapped. Gonna roll through. Looking to execute this twisting Samoan drop.
First pit! It's over! Oh, man, we all know what's coming here. Gonna take it down. Hold the arm. There's the armbar. The armbar's locked in.
Tap out. Tap out.
Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
Oh, that attack was definitely pre-calculated, hoping to greatly diminish the power in that arm.
Look at this assault.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
He's able to counter that.
At last, he's keeping that string of offense in check.
This could be measuring it up one more time.
Oh, did you hear the sound that made? And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Tap out.
Loving blow.
Trying to go for it again.
Buster. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Submission locked in tight here.
We might be getting a fall.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Targeting the shoulder with the claw. Look at the grip of this.
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
shooting pain in the shoulder is the kind of thing that builds and builds during a match.
From the top.
All the way to the outside.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Piper's picked.
We might need to consider relocating soon.
Yeah, this fight's getting closer and closer to our table.
One after another. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Oh, boy. Looking to dislocate.
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Going into a monkey flip. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
How humiliating. Just kicks to the face. And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Ooh, well measured.
Off the mark with that one. Ooh. And now the momentum is firmly in her favor.
Yeah, she's all business now, and this approach is making that loud and clear.
And again in the other direction.
Oh, strong impact.
Look at this, just what a barrage of stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that. Then a knee right to the throat.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Exhibiting a crazy amount.
There's the tap. There's the tap.
Oh, look at mounting it now. The punch is hammering away.
Ruthless.
Look at this assault. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
The target's been acquired once more.
Buster. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Devastating submission is locked in, and it's locked in.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Axe handle.
Stop dead in their tracks. Not finished yet.
I do not see this match going on much longer.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw. Couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Oh, right on the arm.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
This will do it if it connects. Here we go.
Check.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
A fall could be scored right here.
Doing everything she can to...
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking...
On a claw. There's the claw. This could be it. Could we be looking...
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
Check out this power.
Howdy, Buster.
We'll looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. Gonna take it down. Hold the arm. There's the armbar. The armbar's locked in.
There it is, tapping out.
Has the arm into a hammerlock cinched in. Heartbreaker.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
And we can say we've now got into the fourth quarter of regulation time in this Iron Man match.
And there is a very steep deficit on the scoreboard. This thing is all but won, I think.
And she's taking another shot above the shoulders.
Gotta hurt.
Hard to grab or apply a proper hold after a move like that. Oh, come on, this superstar taking things way too far.
And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot. Alley-oop.
Spine buster.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
You never want to give up a fall, but if she taps, she can...
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something...
Hooked up. Here we go.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a fall with this.
We have a tap out.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
A quick reversal from her.
Muay Thai clinch.
Multiple knee strikes.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Oh, mounting it down. Just hammered away with the rights.
Elbows right to the forehead.
Striking at will.
Any one of those shots could take you out for good. From the top. Are you kidding me? Up top they go.
Body buster. Letting the WWE Universe know exactly what she thinks about them.
Driving face first. And the damage continues to get piled on by him.
If he's going down swinging.
Oh, using the knee as a weapon. Oh no, eyes on the target.
From the top. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Oh, jelly legs, about to stumble head first into... Here comes another one!
And uncanny shoot. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Uh-oh, this hold is locked in, and she might give up a fall here.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
Buster.
Thunderous.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Submission locked in tight here.
We might be getting a...
Taps out!
the back position.
He's struggling against this hold, hoping to break the submission. He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
Oh, he scattered that one.
She isn't taking it.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Takedown.
Armbar locked in tight. This could be it. The pain's too great. That's it.
Up high. Body. Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be. Oof. Muay Thai.